Last week, the world of radio-controlled car racing lost a great friend. Ted Longshaw, the man who founded EFRA and IFMAR and laid the foundations for this global sport we now all enjoy, passed away at the age of 85. But in 2010, at the last EFRA AGM he would attend, we were lucky enough to grab a few moments with him to find out how this sport we love got started.
In 1971, I helped to form the British Racing Car Association, and then there was 4 or 5 countries, Italy, France, Switzerland, Germany, tried to form a European federation. And the first AGM I went to as a representative from England, there were 5 people there. We met in a small pub in Switzerland. Because it was before emails and all those faxes and things like that, by working hard and posting lots of airmails and things, I built it up so that when I retired as president in 1983, I built it up so that an AGM had about 80 people.
Of course, RC racing has continued to grow at breathtaking speeds, advanced technology, the glamour, the glitz of world events. But Ted recalled our hobby's humble beginnings.
You could not imagine, because in those days, I mean, the earliest cars that I built had a plywood chassis and just bang bang RC with just a piece of piano wire for the track rods and all sorts of things like that. We had to make our own silencers, our own heat sinks for the head of the aircraft engines that we were using, the 3 Vico small 3.3 engines. It was just unbelievable. It was just a hobby. We transferred to it from scale, slot racing. And then we just had this first meeting, and it's just grown and grown from then. And I finished up setting up the IFMAR organisation by going to the Far East, setting up FEMCA, because there was nobody out there. Never imagined it would get to the size it is now. But
it's a very odd way of seeing the world, isn't it?
Well, it is. I mean, I was in the Royal Navy during the war, so I'd already been around the world a few times anyway. But subsequently, it's been wonderful for me, and of course the number of people that I know, absolutely fantastic.
With IFMAR formed, we fast forward over 30 years, many classes raced and many world champions created. But Ted seemed pleasantly astounded by the world of RC racing he would leave behind.
I could not imagine driving like they drive today. I mean, they're so skillful. How they can... Well, Kalari is just a legend. I remember I presented his first World Championship trophy to him when I think he was 18 years old, still at university. Look at him now, 10 World Championships later, 1/8 World Championship. Unbelievable.
Do you think there's too many classes now?
Well, no, not really, because there's still if there would be too many classes, I think, if they weren't all taken up. But it seems at the moment, if anything, the organisation has got to keep expanding to try and keep up with it. On the first sentence I made of the constitution of IFMAR, I said it's for the international cooperation, because that was, it was more, it was about car racing, etc. But I was also very conscious of I didn't want any more wars in the world, peace and all that sort of thing. But that's really what was behind it all.